Are there no number 1 pencils? Almost every syllabus, teacher, and standardized test requires a number 2 pencil, but are there other choices out there? Indeed there are. Pencil makers manufacture numbers 1, 2, 2.5, 3, and 4 pencils, and sometimes even other intermediate numbers. The higher the number, the harder the core and the lighter the markings. Number 1 pencils produce darker markings, which have actually been preferred by editors and people working in publishing, so why not explore the world of pencils beyond the number 2? Try a number 1 pencil today and see the difference for yourself. The current style of production is modeled on pencils developed back in 1794 by Nicolas Jacques Conté. Before Conté, pencil hardness really varied from location to location and from maker to maker. The earliest pencils were made by filling a wood shaft with raw graphite, which led to the need for a trade-wide recognized method of production. Conté's method involved mixing powdered graphite with finely ground clay. That mixture was shaped into a long cylinder and then baked in an oven. The proportion of clay versus graphite added to a mixture determines the hardness of the lead. Although the method may have been agreed upon, the ways various companies categorize and label pencils weren't. Today, many US companies use a numbering system for general-purpose pencils that specifies how hard the lead is. For graphic and artist pencils, and for companies outside the US, things get a little complicated, using a combination of numbers and letters known as the HB graphite scale. H indicates hardness, and B indicates blackness. Lowest on the scale is 9H, which means a pencil with extremely hard lead that produces a light mark. On the opposite end of the scale, 9B represents a pencil with extremely soft lead that produces a dark mark. And F also indicates a pencil that sharpens to a fine point. The middle of the scale shows the letters and numbers that correspond to everyday writing tools. B is number 1 pencils, HB is number 2, F is number 2.5, H is number 3, and 2H is number 4. Although, exact conversions really depend on the brand. So, why are testing centers such sticklers about using only number 2 pencils? They cooperate better with technology, because early machines used the electrical conductivity of the lead to read the pencil marks. Early scanning and scoring machines couldn't detect marks made by harder pencils, so number 3 and number 4 pencils usually resulted in erroneous results. Softer pencils like number 1 smudge, so they're just impractical to use, which is how number 2 pencils became the industry standard.